Hello and welcome to my channel. This is season 2, episode 52. First thing as always, thank you to those of you that have subscribed to my channel. If you are new, names will go up over here. Second, I want to thank those that have been following and supporting me on the forum. Recognition goes up over here. And third, I want to thank those that have been following and supporting me on Instagram. Recognition goes up over here. Now, I have one notification before I start. So what's going to happen is, next week I have managed to get my third booster jab in to help with the COVID-19 situation, especially with the new virus out there. And yeah, that's it. So let's get into this video. So this is my last gameplay footage of 2021. What can you expect? So I went to a CQB site, which I've been to before. If you haven't seen my video from last time, check it out. And this is my second time going to this site. I didn't go solo. I actually met up with a friend there, Tech. It was his first time there, and it was great to catch up after all these months. And it's like at any site, in my own personal opinion. You play for a game or two, reversing it around. You kind of get a layer of the site, unless there's parts that you haven't been to or they've cut off, but then again you get used to it nevertheless. So we both turned up on that day and we had a great time. It went pretty quickly actually, but let me get into what I wore. So I wore my Urban BDU. I'm not wearing it because it's in the wash and it's cold, so that's why I'm wearing this. I also wore my Far Cry 5 cap. I've never worn a cap before with my action camera, so it's kind of a good little challenge to try it out and see what I think of it. I think I did a pretty good job. Hopefully you'll see that in the footage. Now, the weapons that I used, the riffs and my props. So if you haven't seen my video from last week, check that out. I used this and you'll see, hopefully at some point, how well I do with it. Also, I took 4 riffs. The first one here is my SEMA shotgun. It did pass the chrono, however, because I didn't have the tool to adjust my hop up, it was shooting a little bit too high up, so I didn't use this in the end. So fingers crossed, hopefully in 2022 I will use my shotguns if I can get them working. I always bring the twins, and I'll go over these a little bit more later on. And my main riff right here, my AKS-74U. Again, I did a video on this previously, so if you haven't seen it before, check it out on my Tarkov ideas. Now, what would happen is, I'd have the grip down, vertical grip, flashlight here. Now, I use the jungle tape mag. Now, if I was in the open, I would use the buttstock as it is now, but if we were getting into closer combat, I'd fold it in and, yeah, switch hands if necessary. This is important before I go any further. I did try this, thankfully. Appreciated Tech. He had the same model as mine, except it was polymer, so more tactical, and it was the SEMA model. So he was very kind enough to let me try this on his model, the attachment for the tracer unit, and it turns out it's pretty much the same thing here with my E&L. It does screw on tightly if necessary. I didn't get much of a time in practice because it was his riff, but you can try and see if you can align it properly and get it a little bit more tighter. Otherwise it might end up like mine, where it's a little bit loose if you want to lock it in with a pin. But nevertheless, it does work with SEMA models, so I thought that was very important I mentioned that. So let me put this back down, I'll fold it back out. Now, what you're going to see is my last gameplay footage, so action.
Дальнего ты проверял? Да погодь ты, ща.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Ted. Holy shit. It's me. It's me.
You get hit. You get hit.
No. Got one, I think. Oh, God, this is heavy. Hold on. Go. Hope that didn't hurt you. You still there, Ted? Cleared here for one so far. Woo-hoo. Oh, my ass! Hit! Hit! Oh! Cheeky breaky! Oh! Dead man! Dead man! Friendly, friendly. What's your buddy? Get it! Yeah, I'm myself. Yellow!
Get right, I'll go left.
Nothing yet. Maybe it's the corner. Nice kill. Oh.
Bastard!
Really good. Green. Yellow.
Работаем.
Straight in, coming out, get back, straight. Got a nice feel.
I think, comrade, you become YouTube famous.
I'm still tempted to get one.
If you can find one.
Yeah, if that. But you bought it, that's why. Yeah, exactly. You bought it.
That's why I'm letting you use it for a bit. Let's all back.
Okay, both teams stand by. That is 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's do this, boys. Go, come on, come people, go. Get out. Go. Remember, the game's called Fuck Off, You Take It.
Anywhere on this top level.
Anyway, you like. They're starting over in that corner. Advice is always put it down somewhere, don't stand next
You
to
remember
it.
our respawn area? If we put it in that corner over there, maybe?
Yeah.
Or somewhere
Yeah,
dark.
don't stand next to it, because if they find you, they find it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
good
Oh,
idea.
well,
Stand somewhere else.
shall we?
Right, off we go, boys.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go. If we go here, because the reason is, they're going to be coming from that way. You've got this little pillbox area here, and if you come to this angle right here, you can actually see them come as well. Just be aware. Oh shit, they can come through here, so watch the shadows.
2, 1, game on!
I'm gonna. You're welcome.
Squeezing through a night door. This is not a pellet gun, but a spooky skeleton. 5.54. This right here is side door. Crashing into Madison. This is 5.54. Squeezing through a night door. This is not a pellet gun, but a spooky skeleton. 5.54. This right here is side door. Crashing into Madison. This is final telegram. 5.55. You stay mad, making all of your bones hurt. This small AK is about to hit a growth spurt. AKS/7 for you. Play this empty little carbine, not coming for you. 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 Not coming, 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 coming. 5.54, squeezing through a tight door. This is not a pellet gun, but a spooky skeleton. 5.54, this right here is side more. Crashing into Madison, missing final telegram. 5.55.
despite whether or not the ball.
Hello. Come out. Hello. Hello. Good mate.
Got one.
Oh, nice. Hit.
Ah, fuck you! Right in the neck!
You may have to hold fire for a minute as plans on the stairs.
I'll have caps, chicken, sweet chili chicken, 5 chili.
Yeah, as soon as the players have disappeared, I'll be able to head out.
Hit. Nicely done. Everybody come out.
Wait, where are you? Wait! What happened to no leaving comrade behind?
I was clearing away ahead.
Okay, so,
No, wait.
just remember, watch your finger and thumb. Alright.
I was just holding it one
Oh,
hand
that's,
at this point.
oh, they closed that? Or is that, no, so, alright, watch out.
Okay, this torch is actually quite good.
Ooh. Alright, dead now. Let me get my knife out.
Yep.
This is going to be pretty close to do that. I'm going to run for it, okay? Ah! Fuck you guys! Why do my knee pads always move when I don't need them to? Oh! Fuck! I did a good slide, but my knee pad decided, it moved down, so I landed right on the fucking levy and it hurt, and I got it up!
I know your thing.
But that was a lot of fun.
One life, one less knee.
How you...
I'm alright, this thing's fucking great.
Don't light them up, please, fingers. I put a taser one. Yeah.
Oh,
I was supposed to get it a second.
I don't realise how light the trigger was, but I don't want to shock you in the back.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't be on the map.
See what, light up my meds. Yeah, alright. Alright, fun.
Let's see if we can change his mind whether he likes being alive or not.
Here. Getting lit up like Christmas tree. Alright.
Right?
Yeah. You spawned. Well, there's a bit of metal there. Yeah. Friendly? Okay, green. Oh! That arm. Sorry. Helpful when they're full cold. There's someone on the corner there. What's that corner? What's the move?
I'll put it up over here. Alright.
Yeah. The last is 7-9. Remember, do what I said before, slide it and push the release button. So make sure it's holding in.
Slide it.
Slide in, push button, press. Game over? Game over? Lights went off.
That's the last piece.
Got you, buddy. Okay, let's do it. You ready?
Let's go. Say again. Enjoy your recall.
Oh, look, when you said another one, I was going to shoot it. Oh. Watch that boy. Whoa. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Stay. Don't know if anyone's around the corner. There we go. Watch that doorway. Right now. Oh! Oh, God. Watch out. I saw a few straight around come through. Yeah. Especially watch the area where the box. That's one as well. That was nice. Good. Don't worry.
Right guys, so we're going to do a quick rearm and crack on some circuits after a few mags drive by, head upstairs, refill ammo, straight back down, no messing around.
Cut. Okay, so what happened is, it was my fault. When we went to reload and get everything sorted, normally I take my battery out of the pocket and switch it for a new one. If it's dying or dead, I will change it in the field. But sadly what happened is, during possibly some confusion and loading up the mags, being quick for the next game, I kind of forgot to swap out the battery, so that's why I missed out an entire round, which was really annoying, because it's always typical and sod's law when you do so well the camera decides to die. So what happened is, let me grab them. Tech would use one of my twins, and he had the unmodified one with tracer rounds, and he would test it out and see what he thought, and he thought it was great. And he had the stock option as well, which came in very handy, which I saw him using, and it did look really cool. So let me put that back in. I used this one here, my modified one. So I had the flashlight and the tracer unit ready to go, no bot stock. And what would happen is, we would both use these for the entire game, plus the one that was missed out. And what happened is, we did some really cool maneuvers working together as a pair. It was kind of like Tarkov, that's why this whole video is based on it. We're both fans of it. And what was interesting was, we would always move up, cover each other, even during reloading. And we actually managed to make it to the escalator, and we hid in there for quite some time, picking people off. So I must have at least got 10, so I will add that on. I probably did get more, but I'm not going to say anything more than 10, because again, without the camera, and I'm just playing it safe anyway, from what I can remember from memory. So what would happen is, with our flashlights, I had mine here, and it did actually come in really handy. It sounds strange, but again, I was able to get to it and operate it. Now, you can put your finger in here like this, but I just simply, from the mag, it's not going anywhere, you can get your thumb in there, and easy enough operate it. What was interesting is, we had a system, a pattern that worked, where I would wear my rig to carry the mags, and what would happen is, we would both have the same amount, so we had 2 extended mags plus a third one, which would be the standard, like, dinky round one, the 20 round mag, standard mag. So what would happen is, we would obviously work together, and we'd get to a certain point where we were getting pretty low. So we'd still be alive. I'd say, right, swap out, like, if I had a spare mag on me, I'll give it to him, because it was full and wasn't going to be used. And I'd say, right, give me your empty mags or low mags. And then obviously I would continue until I die or got shot out. Then I'll go back to respawn, and obviously reload the mags, gas the mags, and Tech would normally follow behind, or we'd have the same pattern. If he went out, he'd go and do the same thing. So it was kind of a nice little system where we could just simply get these pistols operating quickly as we could, and then we'd go out and cause more havoc again. We had a great time with the pistols, a nice little fun challenge, and again, how often do you get to share your riffs with friends and actually, you know, get some feedback and see if it works for them or not. Again, I'm not going to be offended, but again, it's always nice to have a little bit of a change up, I suppose. But nevertheless, let's get back to the video and action.
Take the Makarov, comrade.
Da.
You needed to kill the NATO.
Oh,
Very nice.
oh, shot myself. Medic.
You're joking.
No, I'm fine.
I mean, I might actually do it, you know that.
Yeah, just go and watch the corner. I gotta get this. Why do I always have to do this? Rush. Okay. You have to listen to them steps. Yeah. What's that? Okay.
You're unstoppable.
I hope so. Alright, go and watch that corner.
Move.
Sure.
What are they like?
What? Give me a second, let me see if it actually works first of all. Let's have it. First puncher. Oh! So. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Then I decided to do 3 there. That's interesting. Well, at least it's empty. Alright, tell you what. Wait. Okay, good. Tell you what. Have some fun. Keep your own mapper off with a trace around. Okay, and so on that. I found. Okay.
So that's the end of my video. I do apologise for forgetting the battery, and the last game was pretty anticlimactic. We had a good plan, strategy downstairs, but no one came downstairs to find us. So technically, I think we won that, even though we probably didn't do anything. And obviously, the whole idea was to get the whole team, or everybody on your team, to win the game. But again, that's technicalities, but nevertheless. So yeah, I had a great time. Tech had a great time. As you can see, I managed to get a knife kill, and I used my riffs. I'll put the total scores up here. And sadly, I didn't get the marshal's name, so I do apologise for that, because again, it was quite a quick day. It was a fun day, but quick day, so I forgot to get the marshal's name, so hopefully in 2022, I'll get back onto that. And yeah, other than that, you could see that the Tarkov AK did a good job. You saw the twins do a good job. I got a knife kill. Yes, it was in the dark, but nevertheless, I'd managed to do it using this, my airsoft idea. So I will try this out, hopefully in 2022, fingers crossed, and take it to a woodland site, outdoor site, and see how it performs out there. Indoors, you don't have to worry about branches, crawling as much, whereas outdoors, as you've seen from my style, I'm going to be doing a lot of that, so we'll see if this moves around a lot or just irritates me. But nevertheless, other than that, that is my final video of 2021. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and that's it. So all I have to say is like, comment, share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell icon so you know when the next video is. I enjoyed making this video. I look forward to making the next one. The most important thing you can do is stay safe.